Good morning or good night. This is Jazz, virtual teacher. This is a winter solstice 2016. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. We are about 40 minutes away from the official time of the winter solstice. If you know me, you know that this is a night of all-nighter for me, so that's why I'm in my Christmas PJs and no makeup, no hair, and we're still feeling quite good, though, with this winter solstice, with the all-nighter. We've had a full night of Akashic Record readings, doing energy clearings. We did some spirit drawing, so it's been a really, really good night of introspection and energy work. And now is the time for an oracle card clearing so that we know just a little bit more insights about what we are leaving behind in 2016, where we are at now, and where we are going in 2017. I'm not going to do a full wheel of the year reading online, just because it's a bit time consuming, and because it's 5 in the morning and this is an all-nighter, I'm a bit tired, so I do want to manage my energy a little bit. If you do want to book a full wheel of the year reading that is specifically for you, you can go on my website and book your session from there. It'll be more personal and it'll be adapted for you. It'll be personalized for you. But for now, I am using the Colette Baron Reid, the Map Oracle cards tonight to do this reading. We're going to do a past, present, and future reading. So take a nice deep breath in. And I infuse this reading with the intention that it can be relevant to all who will be listening to this recording. I'm calling upon the goddess and the god and our guardians and gatekeepers so that I can receive the messages that need to be shared at this time for the greatest good of all. And the first card that I pick is a card that represents our past. So 2016, what is the biggest lesson that we can bring forth from 2016? The biggest lesson is ghost lands. So this here is the card, ghost lands. So this is the card. And I'm noticing on it as I am looking at it, there is the wheel of the zodiac. There is a portal that is there. And there's also, the scenery seems to be frozen, which is quite interesting because when Candace did her Akashic Records earlier, the guides did mention that we were in 2016 a little bit frozen, like frozen on the iceberg. And it is time now to chip away from that iceberg and flow in the river of life. So it's quite interesting to see that there's a frozen scenery here for 2016. So it just validates the message that we've received earlier tonight at midnight. So again, with the ghost lands, what this means for our biggest lesson in 2016 is that we need to allow the past to stay in the past. So just like the guides have told us earlier tonight, let's not bring forth with us that which doesn't serve us anymore. So if there are relationships that need to be ended, let us end them. If there are habits that do not serve our highest purpose, then let us transform these habits into something that is more nurturing and more supportive of us. If we have any, the ghost lands are also about those negative thoughts, beliefs, ancestral beliefs. So we've cleared a lot of them in our sessions already today between midnight and 2 a.m. So again, it just validates the work that we've already done. So 2016 was about revisiting these ghost lands. Remember that in numerology, also 2016 was the number 9, which is a number of completion. And we're now moving into the energy of a 10 or a 1, which means we are born again, we are starting again, but at the higher level of vibration. So if we are doing our clearing now until the end of 2016, we can move ahead in this new vibration, this new higher vibration, with a lot less baggage. So we can travel a lot lighter and with more joy. So if you have any loose ends, tie them up. If you have any projects that are incomplete, either choose to release them or complete them. So that can be, minor things at times, like, you've done home renovations and you haven't finished the trim. Do the trim. You have a lot of clutter in your closet. Clear the clutter from your closet. Like, all these little things will add up energetically, and it will create a better 2017 for you. So now in the present, in your present energy, what can serve you the best as we move ahead in 2017? It is healing the ouch. This is a card, healing the ouch. So again, like the message that we have heard earlier today, it is about finding that spiritual mentor, finding a guide, finding a teacher who is going to help you really go to the root issue that you're dealing with and healing it. As you see on this card, there are two animals, not just the one. So this is not something that you're going to do on your own. This is something that you're going to do with a helper, with a guide, with a teacher. You cannot heal your ouch on your own. You need help. So in 2017, if you don't yet have a spiritual mentor, if you don't yet have a coach, it's time to get one. It's time to get one. Because when we try to work on our own hurts, our own pain on our own, we're often blind to what really is the root cause because we don't want to look at it. If we knew what the root cause was and if we wanted to address it, it would be healed already. We would probably not be holding on to that, but we have turned a blind eye to that root cause. And so someone else would be able to tell you, no, this is the real issue that you need to be looking at. So stop being distracted by everything else and look at this root cause. This is what you need to address. And so we need someone else who is more neutral and who will have the courage to tell you the truth about your soul and about your root cause. I find that card quite interesting because I'm seeing raccoon there and fox, which both have really, really interesting animal totems as well. About the raccoon, of course, is a nocturnal animal. They're both nocturnal animals, both the raccoon and the fox. And this is the longest night of the year. So having two nocturnal animals there. And healing the ouch is also about going through your dark night of the soul, going through what really hurts you and to grow from it, to vanquish, to conquer your own spirit, to become the master of your own destiny. So this is a strength to bring forth in 2017, not trying to do it alone, but asking for help, reaching out for the teacher and the guide. And for 2017, again, I guess validation, follow the leader. Follow the leader. And so we see on this card, there are some fairies, there are again some animal totems, there is the tree, and there is that scenery, there is that path to follow. Follow the leader. And you see that the path isn't straight. The path goes back and forth. Spiritual life is not straight. It's not the straight and narrow. Developing ourselves and experience ourselves and our divinity and our humanity takes a lot of meanders, takes a lot of experience. We're here on earth to experience ourselves. The divine created us to experience itself individuated. And so there's no right, there's no wrong, there's no straight way of doing it. We're here to experience and to experiment. And so allow yourself to play with that. In 2017, especially because we are going into a 1 year, we are going into a year of renewal, a year of things have not been done this way before. So it's going to be very difficult for you to get your bearings, especially if you're an overthinker, especially if you want the strategic plan, if you want your bearings, if you want everything, the outcomes, if you want to know everything in advance. You're going to find it very difficult this year because this is a year of newness. Things don't exist yet. You need to create them. And so you need to be able to play, because creation comes from play, comes from curiosity, comes from that place of the inner child. It doesn't come from that place of rigidity of, well, we've always done this way. That's not the energy. It's a new way of doing things, a new way of perceiving what's going on in your life. That's what you need to bring forward. And also this card of following the leader is not necessarily to mean you follow exactly what your coach says, because remember the card before we talked about the coach and finding a teacher. Following the leader, the true leader in your life is you. It's your higher self. It is your spirit. So you need to follow what your spirit is inspiring you to do. Those nudges that you receive, that's your spirit talking to you. And so listen. We did receive the message earlier tonight that this is a year to listen to our God nudges. This is a year to develop our intuition. And that is a leader in your life. So allow your spirit to lead you. Again, when you work with spirit, you do not follow a rigid strategic plan. You trust, you allow, you dance with life. And those are the themes for this year. Allow, trust, go with the flow. So I hope this reading has been helpful for you as we close up 2016, prepare our energies for 2017. So remember, leave the past in the past. Open yourself up to new knowledge. Open yourself up to new energies and play. This is a year to have fun. It's a year to create. And it's a year to do things anew. All right. So at this time of the night, it's almost time to go out and welcome this new year, this new rotation around the earth with the solstice, with the sun coming in more strength. The days are going to be longer. And so let's, if you're there, to say hello, winter, it's a new season, and welcome the new year with bells on.